How do small adjustments make monumental differences in Siege? How do these bad habits keep you from climbing up the ranks? You may be falling victim to one or more of these 7 bad habits. Let me know in the comments if you recognize any of these mistakes. One of the most prevalent bad habits in Siege is the tendency to reload too frequently. While it is important to have a full magazine, reloading at the wrong time can leave you vulnerable. What you really want to avoid is reloading immediately after shooting an enemy, especially if you still have more than half a magazine left. Here, let me explain. Most teams will have coordinated defenses or assaults. When my teammate gets eliminated here, I immediately swing the corner to trade the frag. Let's pause here. Look at Tubrau's gun. Tubrau is mid-reload. What chance does he have of winning this gunfight? None. Now Tubrau probably only fired 7 to 10 rounds at my teammate. Tubrau obviously knows he's being pushed because he tucked into the corner for cover. Tubrau likely still had 20 rounds left in the mag and could have won this gunfight with a headshot. Unfortunately for Tubrau, he decided to reload, emptying his gun completely and giving me the advantage. Now, it wouldn't be fair for me to bring up your problems without giving you a way to fix them, so here's a solution for you. Load up a target drill with aggressive dummies. The target drill will place 2 to 4 dummies close together in a room. Try to eliminate all the dummies without reloading. Repeat this drill multiple times before you play. This will help you break the habit of reloading immediately after firing. Droning is an essential part of Siege gameplay, yet many players neglect this crucial step. By not droning, you're missing out on valuable information about enemy positions and potential threats. Always take the time to scout ahead with your drone to gain a tactical advantage and ensure your safety. In this example, I'm getting ready to enter the operations room on Lair. I spot a defender hiding here. I drone out the rest of the room and the mezzanine to ensure the defender is alone. Knowing that I now have the advantage, I push forward. My teammate enters the room. I didn't know he was going that way and I failed to give him the call out. My bad. He quickly begins giving out callouts on the defender's location as I assure him that I have coverage. With some good droning and quick teamwork, we net an early frag to start the round. My advice for overcoming this bad habit is to pick operators that use drones for their abilities. Use operators such as Twitch, Brava, or Flores. Focus on using their drones during the match. You'll find with practice that the information from these extra drones is far more valuable than the drone's ability to remove utility. When I started preparing this video, I really had to dig in and find my own bad habits so that I could share them with you. Then I started to wonder if there were other bad habits, things that I couldn't see. Are there any bad habits that you see commonly overlooked or underestimated in the Siege community? Leave me a comment on this video. I'm really interested to see what experiences you've had. While it may be tempting to sprint around the map, excessive sprinting can be detrimental to your success in Siege. This isn't Call of Duty. Full sends and parkour aren't going to consistently win rounds. Sprinting increases your noise level, making it easier for enemies to detect your presence. Instead, try to maintain a more cautious and calculated approach, utilizing walking, or on some occasions, crouch walking to stay stealthy. I'm going to turn up the volume on these next 2 clips. Pay attention to how loud the sprinting is versus just walking. The difference is fatal. Only sprint when necessary to escape or to distract an enemy. Many players underestimate the importance of trainings and warm-ups. By neglecting these activities, you're missing out on opportunities to improve your aim, reflexes, and overall game sense. I highly recommend dedicating time to training exercises and warm-up routines to enhance your performance in Siege. To help you get started, here are 2 of my favorite shooting range drills. The first drill is a tracking drill. The drill setting should be small ball, near, and random speed. Follow until you can comfortably keep the mid-screen dot on the red ball. At that point, shoot the ball and track the next one. The second drill should be set to small ball, near, and no speed. The objective here is to flick over to the ball, ADS, then shoot. Remember, go slow, or at least slow enough that you can control the movement. Doing it wrong won't help you any because all you will learn is how to do it wrong really fast. Each operator in Siege comes with unique gadgets and equipment that can greatly impact the outcome of a match. Failing to utilize these tools effectively is a common bad habit. Take the time to understand your operator's abilities and find creative ways to incorporate them into your strategies. I watch players die all the time with utility still in the pocket. Bullets they could have pre-fired, flashes they could have thrown before vaulting into the room, drones they could have used to scout. The examples are endless. Use your utility. Research your operators, learn tricks like bandit or thermite tricking, learn the best places for capcan or frost traps. Take the time to learn the game. One great place to start this Siege learning journey is to subscribe to Bragur Streaming. I upload multiple videos per week. I do breakdowns of pro games to learn new tricks. I experiment and find out what doesn't work. And all of this information is repackaged and presented to you in a clear and entertaining video. So hit that subscribe button and the bell icon to set up notifications. That way you'll stay up to date on new videos. Communication is the backbone of successful teamwork in Siege. Unfortunately, some players either lack communication skills or forget to use them entirely. This can severely hinder your team's coordination and overall performance. Make it a habit to communicate effectively with your teammates, whether it's through voice chat or text chat, and don't forget to keep your mic turned on. I hear players saying, "Wow, how did they even see me? Dude, he just pre-fired me." Or my personal favorite, "Nah, that guy's definitely cheating." By the time they finished their rant about how they died, any useful information they could have shared is expired and useless. Instead, give the call out first. Repelled topic window. 2 in the attic. Callie's holding long from ruins. These call-outs are much more useful. After you've given out any useful information, then I'm totally down to have a good laugh about how you just died. Lastly, failing to rotate to the threat is another bad habit that many Siege players fall into. Instead of being proactive and adapting to the enemy's movements, they stay in one spot and become predictable targets. Always be aware of the flow of the game and be ready to rotate and reposition yourself strategically. I'll be honest here. This is my biggest struggle. I'm the king of holding my angle to the final seconds of the round. I'm often left turning around to a 1v3 that I could have prevented earlier. Never let a teammate fight alone. Trust me, most players will appreciate the help. Wow, this has been one of the longest, most complex videos I've ever done. If you made it all the way to the end, thank you. Leave me a comment telling me whether you play on PC or console. That way I know you saw the end of the video. Don't forget to learn about the different operators. If you haven't seen my video about how Legion absolutely destroys shield operators, you can check that out right here on the end screen.